Good luck to you too.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Right, hello everyone, and welcome to another head-to-head run. We have Puddy versus TK421. So Puddy is a veteran first worst runner, and TK is fairly new to the scene. So let's see how they do. Puddy's rolled a bolt action. He has, I think that's the AWM. He re-rolled that away as one of his weapons that he could have selected before. But he is now rolling with it. Going into first hold.
It's over there.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing system.
They're both on the first hold now. But he's got quite a few different encryptions to deal with here. Looks like 5, all spread around the room. TK has a similar setup, just none right at the back wall of the hold. And Puddy's taking down the... I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry guys. TK is taking down the encryptions just fine. We'll see them pop for Puddy in just a second too, that they're up. He switched the revolver.
Data extracted.
And they're down too.
Tokens found.
Very nice clears from both players there.
System node and take it.
Damn, that was a good one.
So both players are done with hold number 1. Both quite quick clears, and despite having 5 nodes each, it's the worst number you can get in the first hold, but they both had 5 nodes, so they're on an equal footing. Not quite sure which shotgun that TK just got there. It's a little bit of a new one to me. Sorry, it's more that it was dark and I couldn't see what it was. It's a new weapon, freshly spawned. I haven't had a chance to really see it. It was not ready to fire. Aha! That solves the question of what it is. It's the Russian break action, and the one you have to manually cock.
Sometimes I get the distinct feeling that this is all just repeating itself.
So TK is just checking ammunition. I believe that's tracer rounds he just picked up. Those will help him when he is looking to get aim for targets and missing slightly. And he is straight into hold number 2.
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
And Puddy has rolled a...
Oh well.
that would be the Scorpion Evo. An absolutely lovely roll. Extend the magazines on that, you get drum mag straight away. And hardens are up for TK. First one down. Cersei down on the way. Second. third.
Nothing that pierces.
Switching to the shotgun. This is one of those cases where switching to your secondary was indeed faster than reloading. Luckily he only needed the one shot to clear that last encryption out. And Puddy has joined him in hold number 2. So TK's got 2 swarms round the hook of the J. Puddy's got 2 of his hardens up at the far end. Both seem to have their encryption nodes spread around. Puddy's got the hardens up.
Well, that answers my
2 down.
question. I'm committed.
3 half well. And the 4th. That was a lovely quick clear from Puddy with a revolver on those hardens.
Probably should shut up. Revolver from top.
Often see players struggling to squeeze the shots in those tiny gaps between the armoured sections, but Puddy making it look effortless. TK's just running end to end to get these swarms. Bit of an unfortunate swarm pattern. And once again switching to the shotgun to get that final node shot off to clear the encryption wave. TK is done with hold number 2. I'm just waiting for the swarms to spawn for Puddy. He's got 2 right above his head right now. And they're up. And the 3rd one's only just over here, and that's down so quickly. The Scorpion Evo making very short work of those.
Forgotten to grab a mag.
It's a very fast clear.
Classic.
Absolutely fantastic.
System node and take it.
Good thing that I did not run out of ammo during the hold. Damn.
Override token found.
Where has my aim gone?
So TK's got the option here to buy himself a submachine gun. Could potentially get something as useful as the Evo Puddy has. Or is he going to keep looking to find other weapons? Couldn't quite see what Puddy had available to him there. And Puddy has the option for another bolt action. He may take this just to acquire another red dot sight,
I already have an infinite.
or have a bolt
Which is
action
going
with
to be
slightly more
great
capacity
on
than the
the
5
Evo,
rounds
on
in the
Scorpion Evo.
AWM.
I really kind of want something else. What's next?
So far he's opted not to take it,
Curses, swarms, and hardens.
and he's heading to another
Let's
supply
drop
room
this
right now.
one backwards.
TK's hitting his last supply room, I believe, before going to hold number 3. Has the option for a laser or a bolt action. Again, he could go for the bolt action.
Oh, do I know?
It would be a very good option right now.
Do I risk it?
Just because it gets the red dot sight and you can sell it afterwards. If I'm not mistaken, he's just rolled the AWM as well. That's cropped up 3 times now between these 2 runners on this run. As it was one of Puddy's weapons that he rolled away at the
Here's
beginning.
deal. I'm gonna re-roll bullets. Hopefully get something armor piercing on.
There will be a cell station after the next hold, I believe. So
Ooh, ugh.
they will. Well, TK will be able to roll away that
Don't really
bolt
need
action
that.
should he wish. In the meantime, it might become very useful in hold 3. We are once again dealing with the shield carrying SOSIGs, and the AWM will be very capable of punching holes straight through. He's considering the battle rifle there. That would be a rather nice roll to have right now. But instead, he's going for
Actually,
an
I'm gonna try something
ammunition
with that.
sausage power
I'm
up,
gonna test it
and getting a
I've
bullet
never
boost to
tested
go with
if this
the
pierces
infinite ammo he had
through the
previously.
hardened. Because if it does, we have ourselves a setup.
But he obviously thinking that his Scorpion Evo is enough to keep him going. And he has the AWM to clear out those hardened encryptions we're going to see early on. Alternatively, the shield SOSIG. And Puddy's the first to go into hold 3 as TK's clearing the hold.
Only one way to find out.
TK follows Puddy in.
I'm gonna test this.
Position.
So
Analyzing
we have more hardens to clear first for both players.
Let's see if it works.
Puddy's eating the bullet boost. His hardens are up. So the
No, it
bullet
doesn't.
boost
Good to know.
unfortunately doesn't give you better penetration, it only gives you more
Find
damage.
something done during the first away run.
encryption neutral. Hard
Puddy once again switching to the revolver to clear the
Bullet
hardens,
boost did not come.
making it look fairly easy, having one shot he struggled with, whereas TK's using the UMP, struggling on the last one. If only he had the shotgun still. Switched to the shotgun instead, that could have been an even quicker clear. But they're both through their hardens now.
analyzing system.
No more shield SO6 to deal with. Puddy going to absolute town on the SO6 with that Scorpion Evo.
I don't want to full auto it. It's a bit too
I'm just
fast.
surprised that he didn't decide to upgrade the magazine to the drum mag on it. But he's not having any trouble at all reloading. So Puddy has a fairly nice line on the swarm encryptions. You can see all of them from his current location. And they're up. And 2 are down. 3 are down.
Encryption neutral.
Puddy's onto the recursive round.
Advancing to next system lane.
Oh, I was full. My bad.
TK tossing a green berry down the stairs.
Swarm encryption detected.
His swarms are up. First one's down. The second one's down. The third one, I believe, is in this corridor right behind the doorway. A bit awkward to get at. A bit slow to reach, unfortunately. Didn't have quite as nice a line as Puddy had. It was cleared pretty effectively, just not quite as quick. Puddy's going to be the first to encounter the recursive encryptions. Of course, you need to hit the encryptions while avoiding the core, otherwise more target nodes appear. He's opting again to use the revolver, go up close and personal. Missed twice, unfortunately. Pulls out the SMG and uses that to finish off the
Forward
second. 2 core hits, slowed him down quite a bit there.
Response.
Let's see if TK can make up some of the lost ground on clearing his recursives.
Advance to next system node and
Slightly awkward to spawn with one in the stairwell, but they're still close together. He can switch from one to the other very quickly without having to traverse the room. No shots on the core, just one awkward spawn off the target node,
data extracted.
and they're both through hold 3.
5 override tokens found. Advance to next system
Nicely done by
node.
both players, and TK has made a bit of change there.
Bumped that one, so that
TK has
one's
made up
definitely
a
one.
bit of the
Stop running.
time lost on that last encryption.
Override token found. Override token found.
So, as predicted, that AWM has
Position
disappeared
clear
out
and
of
under
TK's
control.
inventory.
Out.
Did he not sell the shotgun?
Come on. I was trying to look cool.
Override token
Going on
found.
over here?
Puddy's still using his to complete the take phase. Is TK going to go for that
So
6-point
that's
assault
where we
rifle
got
option he
some
has
sort of
there?
path in there. There's an
It's
AR
quite
for
possible.
6 points just waiting
He's just
deliciously
checking
with
ammunition
that other
for his SMG.
shopping station. Oh,
Override
That's fine, too.
token found.
oh, I didn't load anything in it.
A little tired of gardening.
It's fine.
So TK's moving into his 3rd supply room to see what's here. And this time, is that a battle rifle? Nope, it was another assault rifle option.
That's-
Is he going to go for that this time?
That AR drop might make all the difference.
Can't quite tell
Maybe,
what ammunition
I hope.
Puddy rolled
I can
there.
upgrade the mags if it goes
Unfortunately.
to poop, but
Over there.
I'm very sorry I'm pronouncing your name wrong again. It's
what are you
Puddy.
doing?
I've been saying Puddy for far too long.
Huh? Oh! Darn. Well, I mean, it's the loss of a tracer. It's not that bad.
Interfacing with system node.
TK is the first to go into hold
Tracers
for.
I lost.
Analyzing
I think
system.
Puddy has just realised that he's accidentally changed ammunition. Rolled away some ammunition he wanted, potentially.
Just give me a moment. Okay, we can continue now. Hey,
Meanwhile, TK is opted for the high ground in hold 4.
give me a hug.
You just need to be careful about where your encryption nodes are going to spawn. No problems with the recursives here, they are all clearly visible. So be careful about taking 5
you
minutes
can't
so
get
6
a
as he
comfy rest.
clears out the last of these target nodes.
Our scheduled business.
Oh,
Just gotta
no!
make sure that my friends
much
are
fire
sleeping
taken.
on.
We have a squashed sausage.
I don't like
Okay,
that.
Puddy does not know, but he is now the only
We'll
runner
use it.
still in it.
It's not
If he can
perfect, but
clear
we'll use
the
it.
first phase, the recursive phase of hold 4,
Will I take it over this?
he will be going through to the Wiener's bracket.
This is probably not worth it. No, that's horrible.
That was a
What's
really,
up,
really
Alpha
unfortunate
Mode
turn of
equipment,
events.
My friend.
Just struggling to get those shots on the nodes that were on the rear of
Let's see
the
if I can run any good
the
bullets.
recursive spawns.
There's no hardens anymore, so
The time taken to get down the stairs and into a better spot was enough time for the SO6 to come into the room,
it's the selling station.
and he just took too much fire.
Override
This
token
thing has
found.
been treating me really well, so I'm actually going to keep
Didn't
it.
quite see what Puddy was getting rid of there.
Plus I got infinite ammo, which does render either the Scorpion or this thing a formidable weapon. There might not be AP in this component, but it's okay. We'll make do.
Right,
Sure enough,
so
that
he's
is
refilling
the
magazine.
AP equivalent.
Can't
yeah.
quite tell what was in there. It's got AP
It's not as
for
powerful. It's not as tacky. But that's fine.
Oh, I missed him. Roll
This
that.
does work, right?
I forget the name of
Yeah,
of
that
that gun.
Very nice.
We saw it a few times yesterday in consecutive runs. Honestly, I do not like it. I find it a really awkward gun to aim,
Interfacing with system node.
but it's the one Puddy is
Hold
using.
this position. Analyzing system.
Let's see how he does with it.
Crunchy, eh?
Recursive encryption detected. Neutralizing.
Some really nice recursive shooting there. One left.
Oh, whatever.
Got to getting shot by the SO6,
Didn't-
and he
didn't
does.
care. I'm gonna try this
Very
cool
nicely
kids
done.
that people are talking about because I want to be in the cool kids club for once.
And for everyone
Analyzing
watching,
system.
I believe that means that Puddy
hindsight,
is
I already
going
did it.
through to the next round of the Wiener's bracket.
You know, back to my old ways.
I think without
All can
any
be
question
cool
at this
on here on.
point.
See y'all tomorrow.
Fantastic, that is not my corner up there. It was used far before I ever went there. I was just first runner of this seed this time round. Puddy is making short work of the SO6, killing them as they come into the hold. No problems at all there.
Encryption detected.
Don't pretend I didn't see you.
Neutralize it.
Where?
And stealth encryptions are up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Encryption neutralized.
That was a really nice stealth clear.
Advancing to next system layer.
Got a really,
Analyzing
really
system.
good clear on that one. It's fantastic.
That's the problem with this gun. AP is nice and all, but oh, god damn it! Should have kept my bullet boost for that, huh? Hello?
Yep, like you just said, he should have kept his bullet boost. He's facing off against SO6 with armoured faceplates now.
I was
like we
loaded.
saw in our previous run, if you haven't got armor piercing, you need to knock them down or aim for the neck. It's just generally a little bit harder to take them out. However, he's only got 3 agiles to take out when they pop, which shouldn't be too long now. I think we've got one more wave of SO6. And the agiles have popped. Are you going to clear it quickly, or is he going to focus on the SO6?
That's why I got this
Got
bad
one.
boy.
Switching to the Scorpion, and you could argue that he should be using the Scorpion the whole way through. He hasn't got the best ammunition for it, but the rate of fire really does make up for it.
We're gonna make this work somehow.
It's also a lot easier to use, in my personal opinion, than the assault rifle he was currently using.
I'm really glad they let some of us wear hats. Got any aspirin? Nap time!
Oh, that was loaded. Okay, the shotgun is interesting.
Show me up and call me a pig in a blanket.
Pig in a blanket!
Hello, Pig in a Blanket. Goodbye, Pig in a Blanket. Right, so he has an
You're
option
welcome for
to
That's on the house.
buy a 5-point shotgun.
Position clear and under control. Out. I hear footsteps. Oops. Now it's clear. That guy somehow did not care about dying.
Let's check this out.
The hole's clear and ready for him when he gets there. Taking out another patrol. Taking care not to take damage as well.
My name's Duke Nukem, and I
Doesn't need to hunt down the health.
Yet I have agreed with it to work together for victory on this run. Alright. I used to like it when it came out, but this thing has betrayed me more than I'd like to admit. Hey! Go away.
Seems like Puddy has
So,
a
I did see
similar view
roll,
of this gun
and
as
what's going to
I
be
do.
beneficial, which is the MAC-fed shotgun for this final hold. That one's going to make or break my situation. On the other hand, I would like some AP, so that's not this. Oof, it's going to be a tough call to make. Flechette, maybe? I mean, it is a Saiga.
Oh,
We are already
Saiga
in
is a
agreement that this
fantastic
gun,
shotgun,
but
probably arguably the best
honestly,
in the
as much
pool.
as I liked you, your deed is done, in my opinion. We could get 2 mag upgrades. I got an infinite ammo, which is going to help me with this bad boy, and maybe the Saiga, depending on how I'm going to use it. And now the ammo roll will determine on how nice things are looking. Actually, I cannot upgrade the magazine capacity because this is the last hold and there's not 3 shops spawned. Bit of a detriment, if I dare say so myself. But hey, we get number 4 buckshot to accommodate
number 4
4
buck.
swarms.
That would do very well on the
Which only makes
swarms,
the
as
last
Buddy says.
hold a bit of a
He's
razzle
commentating
dazzle.
for himself mostly.
But maybe, just maybe, I get AP on this. No. Okay.
So,
Fine
Puddy
by
is
me.
going to
Let's give this
struggle
a
with
spin.
this last hold.
I could sell 2 guns. These 2, in fact, and get a battle rifle. And that is exactly what I'm going to do.
Yep, that is the smart
Sometimes you just gotta
option.
risk it for the biscuit.
The battle rifle will spawn with a good amount of ammo, being an
Exactly what I'm
8-point
going
roll.
to do.
And it could have the chance of having a good armor-piercing round. So same the Scorpion as well as his AR. So he's keeping the
Now, people might be
Saiga.
wondering what is going through his head. API, or AP, or Incendiary. There's
And there
not a
we
lot
go.
of bullets that can be bad.
And even if you don't have those,
1,
battle rifle
2.
will make short work of a faceplate Sosig. Usually 2 shots. We shall see. What does he get?
It's alright.
I forget the name of
Okay.
this one. 20 rounders, semi-auto only.
Definitely
Comes with a
prefer
red
this
dot.
over my previous situation.
Let's see what
But
ammunition
at
he
least
gets.
I got oomph, and I take oomph over anything else. And sure enough, I got my AP.
And like Puddy said, he
Thank you
just
very
rolled
much.
armor piercing. He is good to go. So we should see a good clear of the final hold now. I should hope.
Can I? Nope, that's not an extendable
Puddy's
one.
not going
That
to
is a
struggle
foldable one.
against the Armored SO6 at the end now.
Let's not take any unnecessary damage here.
He's not going to take a lot of
And
fire all
it
the way through the run.
begins.
As long as he maintains that,
Analyzing system.
he should be through this hold nice and clear.
Don't pretend like you know where I was.
So I think, on a very quick count, that's 8 stealth nodes to destroy.
Tis only a flesh wound.
Stealth
5 to the left and 3 ahead.
neutralizing.
He's just looking for them now. Of course, they spawn in random locations.
Where's the last one? Oh, the light hid it from me.
That one has been hidden from a few different players,
Advancing to next
and
system
taken
node.
Alright,
some
here
quite
it goes.
quite some time to find in
I'm ready to
cases.
use my trigger finger.
Analyzing system.
That was actually quite well spotted by Puddy there. One of the few cases where it's not above you.
Don't do that.
Again?
So of course, Puddy is now on speed meet. He just
Come
needs
out,
to make
come out,
sure he
where you
keeps
are. There
clearing
you go.
SO6 out as soon as they spawn, so to avoid being overwhelmed. As the SO6 going thick and fast, Agiles are up. Is he switching to the shotgun? He is indeed. He has the infinite ammo, so he doesn't need to worry about reloading at all. Doesn't matter that the mag is small, and he has
Thank you,
ripped
Trigger
his
Finger.
way through those Agiles.
That is not full auto, by the way. That's single fire. I just have a good finger.
System.
I'll have infinite ammo. I'm going to use this to my fullest fun and joy. Because why not?
I should remember to
Okay,
ask
no.
Puddy not to talk about his fingering at the end of the run.
Anyone else smell burnt toast?
Please spawn nicely. Encryption, please.
So the armor piercing is making short work of these SO6 when it actually hits.
Ow. Fine.
Takes an
Message
AA
received.
12 to the face. You've got a sight on top of the gun. Use it. The regen's in one of the worst positions it can be in this hold, almost center in the junction. So it can and does indeed have 2 long legs.
Just to make sure, because that is not a nice spawn.
Is very careful clearing it, and it is
Gnarly.
clear. Puddy has survived all 5 holds.
I'm okay with that.
Let's talk to both our runners and see how they got on.
Boom, boom.
Right, hello, hello.
Whoa! Jesus.
Sorry to surprise you.
Okay, hello.
Hello. Right. So you have both completed your runs.
Whee!
If you can you give me a moment to collect your scores?
Yes, that was out of a movie, by the way. The way you scared me, I actually threw the gun up in the air.
Give me a moment to bring the form up so I can record them all. I have managed to lose your names. Right, okay. You both ran standard spawn locked. Puddy, can you look at your screen? Thank you very much. Score screen. Thank you. And TK, can you get a bit closer to yours, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. TK, you finished first. So I'll save your score to last in this case. Puddy, you've just finished, and with a modifier, your total score was 206,608.5.
Mm-hmm.
TK has the same modifier.
Mm-hmm.
His final score was 106,659.
Oh.
Unfortunately, TK
All right.
ate some sociograms in hold 4.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. No, hey, it happens. I don't know.
It's a
I haven't
tough
not finished
hold.
in a while.
I mean, it's
But,
a tough hold. This seed, especially because of that room that you died in, it's very open. You got 3 openings to cover. You can get overwhelmed
Yeah,
pretty fast, so I can understand what.
it's definitely my least favorite hold of all of them. But oh well.
I'm sorry though.
I have heard quite a number of players say that about the purple room hold. Although, honestly speaking, in my experience, it's one of those holds that is a pain to get through until you learn it.
Yeah.
Once you know how the hold works, it becomes vastly simpler. At least in my experience. I'm just noting your scores down to the challenge right now. Okay, so Puddy, you are through to the next round, and you are facing off against Ruffle Sauce in the Wiener's bracket.
Ooh, spicy! Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm actually scared. My man's dangerous. Ooh.
And TK, you're going to the Goulash, and you'll be facing off against Hoyt.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting to watch too. Spicy.
So yes, we've got a pretty good lineup coming up on that front. So obviously TK has taken a dive in that run. How do you think it went? Ignoring the end, how do you think the rest of it went?
I was honestly off to a decent start. I love the UMP45, but I just what do you call them? I've forgotten the name of the node. But the one that I died on, I just took some bad shots and then freaked out and ran towards them and got shot up. I should have probably, taken a slower approach there. Would have been better, but c'est la vie.
Yeah, maybe a couple of shots into the Sosigs.
That couldn't have hurt either.
It's very easy to focus on one thing to the exclusion of all others, especially when you're under pressure. So don't hold it against yourself. It's just one of those things that becomes easier with more practice. And you were doing a very competitive run up until that point.
Yeah.
So
it's all right.
Don't
Next
feel
time,
too bad
maybe.
on yourself.
Yeah.
Are there any questions from chat? If so, can you please put them in? Submit them. Iceberg has commented that the white ceiling sucks for the stealth nodes. Do you agree, Puddy?
Yes. That's why I had the positioning I had, because in case I do witness not being able to see one, I can just go into the direction it happens in the most. That's why I hold the perfect interjection point between the 3 different paths, because one is pretty easy to cover. It's pretty short. The other one is dark. So obviously if I don't see one, there's only one direction to go in to see what's up. And that was exactly in the light spot that I usually complain about.
Okay, Dragon has a question for the runners. Which do you prefer, subs or dubs?
Subs or dubs?
Subs. Let's talk about anime. Got weebs in the chat.
Oh, definitely subs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, subs are definitely the winner between the two of you there.
Yeah.
So, Puddy, I think we need to talk about the no fall to in buildings moment.
You mean when I had the Saiga and I just went,
When you had the 5-round Saiga, and
yeah.
yet you were pushing out, I don't know how many rounds out of it. Yes.
I just have a fast trigger finger, I guess. I don't know. I think you commented on my trigger finger in my round when I had the USP at the start last time in the first free for all too. I don't know how it just when I get a little bit adrenaline into my body, it feels like I don't need full auto to shoot fast.
Yep.
Like this is all semi-auto once the stream catches up. Like it's just fast.
Saiga is also just such a great shotgun.
Oh, it
It
really
is.
is.
Yeah.
You may need to tone back your language though a little bit, talking about your excellent fingering live on stream.
Did I say excellent fingering? I don't remember saying that.
You didn't say the word excellent, but words to the same effect.
For crying out loud. Oh.
I get banned by Twitch.
I believe you said, "I just have a good finger."
Oh
Fingering
yeah,
is
I
very
mean,
good.
yes, it is though. The speed I'm firing at, I gotta praise myself at one point. I can shoot fast. Doesn't mean I aim well most of the time, but I can shoot fast. Makes up for it. You'd be surprised how an infinite ammo sausage can compensate for you not having good accuracy in an instant if you can shoot fast. So,
Or just not having a good magazine size.
true. That was also a bit scary until I realized I have the infinite ammo sausage because I did realize, well, it's the last hold. There's only 2 stations. Wait a second. I can't upgrade the mag in that case because with 2 stations and last hold, you default to just selling or going. So I sold.
Yep. And it worked out very well for you as well. That was a very good agile clear.
Thank you.
Okay, are there any more questions from chat? Dragon has responded to the dubs or subs question saying, imagine reading TV. Back in my day, I'd completely agreed with you when dubs were terrible. These days, I watch both.
Oh, good choice.
Fair.
I just looked at chat myself. Hoytastic did ask a question that probably didn't make it through for both TK and me. If you scroll up a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to get to that in just a moment.
Mhm.
Dragon has asked, though, why not hot dogs?
What do you mean, why not hot dogs? We're shooting them literally for the entire tournament. That is not a question you should be asking.
Nope. Okay.
Why hot dogs?
I already went through that theory with the packet sizes. I'm not going to go through it again.
Okay. So Puddy, Rufflesauce mentioned a bit of history between the two of you. Any words for him going to the next round?
Ruffle Sauce, you're a magnificent person. You're a crazy being. I saw you grow back when I first tuned into the streams. If you've still been streaming, I'm sorry, time zones don't line up. But my God, man, you've become scary. I recently had to overtake your score in the one-hit Ori awards because you actually were ahead of me. And I just barely managed to get back on top from that. So my God, it's gonna be a bloodbath, man. I'm scared. It's an opponent that I looked at the Krakens and I'm like, if I'm gonna have to face him, then spicy. Definitely more of a spicy meatball. So yeah, best of luck, good training, and I will see you, fellow twin stick friend. Thank you for fighting alongside me during the war, but I'm afraid we're not part of the same team any longer.
And still from Hoystick to TK, any words for your very handsome opponent in the goulash?
Oh, well, I'll see you there.
Winky
Good.
face.
It'll be good. Oh, man.
That's where you could have turned around and said, but I don't have a handsome opponent.
Yeah, that would be throwing hands. It's like, who do you mean? What do you mean? There's no handsome opponent. That would have been perfect.
Right. Well, thank you both of you for your run today. Best of luck in the goulash. And Puddy, best of luck in round 2 of the Wiener's bracket.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Thank you guys.
And
Okay.
TK, thank you for being a good sport, man.
Yeah, no, it was fun. Maybe I'll
Dragon-
see you again.
Yeah, maybe.
Dragon has commented, don't drop the health weedy in the goulash.
Do my
Right.
best.
So to those watching,
All right.
thank you very much for watching. We have another run coming up in approximately 10 minutes time. So the stream will be ending now to give us a chance to get set up for that. I hope to see you again shortly. So thank you very much.
Y'all should totally watch that.
See you
Right.
guys.
Cheerio, everyone.
Cheerio.